So we're going to be doing a little 3-mile in, 3-mile back trip this weekend. Just did something small to kind of acclimate back into backpacking, because it's been about 2 years, and I roughly got about, I want to say 50-60 pounds. And I know that's a little overkill, but kind of doing this as like a little training exercise. So we're going right there to Scott Lake, and the lake looks like it'll be pretty good. Looks like there'll be fish in there. I'm not kind of counting on it, that's why I brought extra food. But probably going to switch to my head strap, that way I can use my trekking poles to kind of evenly distribute my energy. That way I'm not so, blown out since I get to the end. But looks beautiful back this way. It's my first backpacking trip in years, and I'm excited for it. So the plan is to kind of get set up when I get there. Go ahead and set up camp. Maybe do a little bit of firewood. Kind of lay everything out that I need for tonight. Then set up the rod and go fishing if I got enough, daytime left. But down here in Alabama, I drove about 2 hours this morning / afternoon, and there's not really much mountain ranges around where I live, so I have to drive out here. And I used to live back this way, so it was a lot easier for me to get to it. But plenty of firewood through here. I'm going to try to get some distance in, and I'm going to put this back up. Pretty sure I'm roughly about a mile in by now. Haven't looked at the map for a while. Oh, is that an old fireplace? Could be up there. Could be like an old trapper cabin or hunting cabin. I didn't bring any extra water, so I'm gonna have to rehydrate when I get to the lake, I assume, because I haven't seen any water source yet. Ooh, there's a rock there. So roughly around 1.34 miles, so a little bit over a third of the way there. Probably a lot quicker if the trails didn't do switchbacks like this. But it's beautiful out here. I just missed the chance to come out when the leaves were turning color. Most of the trees already lost their leaves. Nice to see, but I'm definitely feeling the effect of this pack being so heavy. Now, if I had another person with me, I'll be able to distribute the weight evenly, or we can just relax and walk. and I have a considerable amount of workload. But strangely enough, I'm loving every second of it. I just know I probably won't be saying that in my sleeping bag while I cramp. So I know it's coming. That's one heck of a yellow jacket nest. Oh, I am not trying to anger y'all. I'm going this way. Wow. Love how open it is back here. Oh, I just realized this is like the first official backpacking trip with the backpack I got. This is a pretty easygoing trail so far. A little bit of uphill, downhill, but mostly staying flat. And you got a little elevation like that. Can't wait to see what this lake looks like. Hopefully it isn't dried up. Shouldn't be, because there was plenty of rain here recently. Actually last weekend to be exact. That's mildly concerning. Something else I gotta watch out for is deadfall when I set up camp. Very nice through here. Hardly any grade. Should be getting there soon. Kind of gradually getting lower. I see first signs of water. Ooh, there was a hole. Yep, first signs of water. That's an excellent sign. I think we're pretty much here. Oh wow. Yep, we're here. Kind of dried up from what I saw in the pictures. I don't know how the fishing would be. Oh, there's a nice little camp spot right here. There's a pan. Maybe. It's a pretty large lake. It's a lot smaller on the pictures. Oh, there's some parts out here. Well, thought this was remote, but I don't know what's going on here. I know what is about to go on. I'm about to go stick my bottle up under that waterfall right there and get me some water. I am glad I noticed that. Look right there. That is not a friendly snake either. That could be either a copperhead or it's definitely not a rattler. I'm pretty sure I noticed his head sticking up. I don't know why he's stuck in there like that, but I'm going to try to leave him alone. He's just chilling right there. I just want water, dude. Oh. Well, there he goes. It's a good reminder to be careful. Watch out for more. If there's one, there's more. Oh yeah, just right in my cup, please. He went up under that rock right there. Oh, there's a dead fish right there. Wonder if he's the culprit. So there's a sign there is fish in here. I think my game plan is we'll do the hammock first. That requires me clearing some of these trees out. And then I'll get a basic idea of where I need to have my fire pit set up. So we'll get started on that. One tree strap. There's the second one. Way I'm gonna get in there, I'm gonna have to load it. It likes to do that too. Some hard dirt. bricks might. So we'll put all. And I might put my grate right there. Then I can use a stick, slide the bricks in on the coals. I like that. And if I had a longer grate, I can just throw it across the top, be done. But first things first, I'm gonna get the canopy put up. And I think I see 2 trees that'll be perfect for it. So I'm gonna go cut those down. I just need about that much. Then I'll just taper it off with the hatchet when I'm done. Cool. All right. That was smart. Create a wedge. Cool. All right, so the end about right here. Like butter. All right, we're good. And I think I'm gonna use that for firewood. So I got the canopy done, nice and cozy looking. Ooh, I forgot to zip up the zipper. That way I don't get little friends in there. Still got to put my sleeping bag and my blanket in there though. But I'm about to get a fire started because darkness snuck up on me trying to figure out all this stuff right here. So I'm going to go ahead and get my bedding in, try to organize a little bit, and then we'll get a fire started. And we got fire. Cool. Now I don't want to get shit into this. Oh, the handle's a little loose. It's great. put this up before I lose it now. I'm gonna do that. Ow. Big ass spark. Ooh. Ah! That was helpful. Going now. I still need some bigger logs for later. I'm actually going to go handle that right now. Need to get this out of the way. Grab that real quick. We'll need a light. We got some Idahoan added protein loaded baked mashed potatoes. I bet you this stuff's gonna be good. What's my seasoning? Some 2 perfectly seasoned New York strips. Well, I say perfect. The bottom ain't even seasoned, but it'll be good enough. I'm just hungry. Need a little bit more butter. I was going to use cooking oil, but I got butter. Oh yeah, perfect. Close this up. Got my spatula. You better not touch my mushrooms, Mr. Spider. It was still not thawed out, but it'll be alright. Not enough crust. This pan does make great steaks. Oh yeah, that's what I'm looking for. This cut is a New York strip, by the way. And plus I can let this carry over cook. Go ahead and dump these in there too. Let them get going. Man, that smells amazing. Could add a little bit more butter. Cool. No wasting on this stick. Put that up. Oh, that's a little hot right there. Turn that way. Oh man. I think this one's about the way I like it. Got a little learning lesson. Don't be stupid. Man, it's just a little cut. I don't know why I'm bleeding so much. That's why I always bring first aid kit. That even, oh, that's about bowling. Sweet. Alright, what we got? What we got? First aid manual instrument. What is this? Wilderness Trail Essentials. Cuts and scrapes. Wound care. That's what I'm looking for. And I won't want to get blood over everything. Here we go. Bandages. Golly, look at that shit. Woo, buddy. So, let's just wrap you up. I need one of those weird finger bandages. Golly, look like that. Ooh, a little baby paper cut. Oh, there was a mushroom stuck to that. That looks amazing and smells even better than it looks. Then they got the potatoes. And kinda, they still held the heat, so we're good on them. Wish I had a plate. Got some of that. I'm ready to dig into this crap. Perfect medium rare. Just like I like it. Oh yeah. Amazing. Wish I had more firewood. And all the juices. I need to go find me a little brick. Or I could use that big rock that I used as a tree anvil. And I'm going to close this before somebody gets hurt.
Well, good morning. Been in and out of sleep. I got like 6 hours of sleep and stayed up a little bit, and I woke back up again. But other than that, I feel a little rested.
Get into a spot where the prostate's good. Get all. Put the smaller ones up here. You know what? I'm ready to eat, man. I'm gonna use a lighter. I think I got enough wood processed for now. I'm just gonna try to let that burn down a little bit before I add any. I'm gonna scrape the coals this way, that way I can start cooking. But I did learn I need to be able to record more footage on my trips, especially if I do like a little more long term, because it's showing that I have 23 minutes of video left, and a lot of the footage I have is stuff I want to use. But I think I need to get something around like the 500 gigabyte range. I mean, it might be a little extreme, but that would allow me to have a lot better video quality, because I think I'm filming this trip on 4K 120 frames per second, just in case if I want to do it slow-mo at some point, who knows. And I just wanted something that's good quality but not battery taxing like 5K is, and I just can't swap batteries out with the Mini. But it's a perfect little camera for doing all this. But I could go ahead and get the biscuits prepped. I think I want to do that. Unfortunately, I wasn't recording, but this stuff just popped and it scared me. I'm gonna do about 6 for right now, because the aluminum foil kind of dropped and snatched it away from me. Let's get these a little closer. I'm gonna need a little bit more. Give it enough room to breathe and rot. It might not be the smartest move, because it looks like I got cheek tined. Can't really do that. Well, we'll do that. Right now I'm trying to boil all that stuff out from last night and sanitize the pan. I like it strong. Plus I kind of want to get rid of this older coffee. That should be good. Might not make me sleep for a couple days, but I need some caffeine this morning. Is there another rock I can use? Oh, I can just use this. Kind of made it like a hot plate. No, no. There we go. Got the sausage going. I think my coffee cooled off enough. I gotta use this for the gravy. Don't know how I'm gonna pull this off. Coffee's made, sausage is on, and got the water prepped for
the gravy, and then all I got left is the eggs.
Well, I made it back to the parking area. I haven't been this sore in years, and again, I am out of shape. But this concludes my weekend trip. Hope y'all enjoyed. Stay tuned. I'm gonna have a couple more camping trips coming up here soon, and I might do a hunting trip. I just gotta talk to a buddy of mine that has some land. Other than that, stay tuned for more awesome adventures. But if you excuse me, I'm about to go get me a cold drink at the gas station. Y'all take care.